Hi, welcome to Christine's Holistic Cooking. Today I'm going to be cooking a spicy chicken strips with a lovely broccoli with raisin flavoured vegetable. So first what I'm going to be doing today, and this preparation time you'll get to see it in real life as well, but I'll have the recipe in the link here for you to follow at home. You can take in or take out whatever you want to use. You don't have to use everything that I am using in my recipe. So this is a really good way of feeding the family. It feeds it's up to you really how much you eat, but it can be between 3 to 6 people. So first what I'm going to do is prepare the vegetables. So I'm just going to cut my broccoli here. And this is what I'll be doing with the broccoli, is that I will be putting it in a bowl, into a saucepan, and boiling it until it is slightly cooked, and then I would then add raisins as well as you can add feta cheese to it, whatever you feel like adding to it, you can do that. So I'm just putting the stalks to one side. Some people use the stalks, it's entirely up to you. So that's the broccoli done, and I'm just going to put the broccoli, and this has been washed, and I'm just going to put this into a saucepan so that it can cook onto the stove. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this to one side, just give it a quick wipe. You don't have to do this with it's vegetables, but I'm just doing this because it's always good to tidy up as you go along. And I'll just move these items, put them in the bin. So the broccoli, that will be cooking for about 10 minutes. There you go. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to prepare the onions, and I've got fennel here, which is a lovely licorice smell. It's got a lovely taste to it. It's very good for you as well. So I'm going to cook the onions, and I'm also going to be cooking the fennel as well together. So it all depends whether you want to cube or whether you want to just chop your onions and then just give them a slight cook with some olive oil. I'm just going to cut the fennel. And this will be, the chicken will be on a bed of fennel, for example. Or you could use spinach as well. Works really well with this as well. So I've got my head down because I'm chopping, so that's why I'm not here looking at the camera, because I need to be safe. So that's the onion is almost chopped. Chop this one. If you want to add mushrooms to this as well, you can do. It's a good mixture for you to add and not add things in. It's entirely up to you what you like to have. There you go. That's the onions and the fennel. And I'm just going to put some oil in the frying pan, and I'm just going to cook that slowly. Because I've also got the chicken to add as well. And I'll be doing the seasoning as well with this. So I'm just going to add this now to the frying pan. Put it to cook gently whilst I get the seasoning ready, my spicy mix ready. Just keep an eye on that. Right, now I'm going to prepare the spicy mix. So I'm just putting in some garlic cloves into the pesto. You can add the mix to the actual onions and the fennel that's cooking, or you can add it to your chicken, and I prefer to add it to my chicken. Sometimes it's nice that people want to have their spices cooked with the onions in preparation. So that's the onion mixture there. And I'm just gonna, I've got some chives from the herbs, my fresh herbs that I've got. So I'm just gonna chop that up into the mixture. And also the herbs that I've got here, the sage and the basils. I'm also going to add in Tamiri as well. I do have a sous chef. My sous chef can just quickly stir. I'm just adding some lemon. I'm also adding just a touch of parsley. I'm adding oregano. I'm adding sage. In some ginger. And you don't have to add all of this, but I just like to. Rosemary. I like to have a nice spice and a kick to my food. And this is cumin. You can also add the cumin to the onion and the fennel as well. And cardamom, just 1 pot. Bit of hot chili flakes, just to give it some bit of kick. Use fresh chilies as well. Tumeric. Nice mixture, flavour and spices here. And some pepper, some peppercorns there, I've just added, touch of paprika, and this is sweet paprika, and also some whole cloves as well. Just put one in, and I'm going to bash it. my chicken out. I'm just going to add the chicken, spice it up, give it some flavour. You can wear gloves if you're doing this, it's entirely up to you. If you're sensitive to chilies, just be mindful. Just get the chicken out of the fridge. And these are chicken breast as well, that you can see here. I'm just adding. Now that I've mixed that up, I'm now going to add this to my chicken, and then I'm going to fry it. I'm just going to mix this in, and this is what you should do the night before, because it will then be really delicious. I mean, it's going to be delicious now anyway, but this is something, if you can do this the night before, then that will be excellent. And then just rub that mixture in. If you want to add curry to it, you can do curry powder. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to now that that's all spread evenly, as you can see there, that is the delicious. Oh, it smells lovely. Wait till this is cooked. It's going to be delicious. And I'm going to just give my hands a wash here. I'm just going to make a bit of space for the chicken that I'm about to add. This, with the onions and the actual fennel itself, you can take this out and you can actually cook the chicken by itself, which is what I'm going to just do quickly. Gently. You can hear it sizzling there. Delicious. Adding that, and I'll just add the additional seasoning here, because I don't want to waste it. So this is going to cook for about 10-15 minutes. So I have to do one side first, and I'm going to turn it, and then it should be ready. Right, so just let that cook for a bit. I'm going to turn the broccoli off so that that can then dry, cool down in preparation for the mixture that I'm about to add to it. Right, so 10 more minutes. Right, so I've cooked the broccoli, I've drained it, and I'm just going to turn the chicken over. As you can see, it's lovely and brown. Oh, it smells delicious. Oh, just the aromas are just aromatic, just delicious. So while that chicken is then cooking on the other side, I'm now going to prepare the broccoli. So I've drained the broccoli, and now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to put it into this lovely bowl here. And then you can season it. You can add salt, pepper to it just to give it a little hit. So add a bit of salt. If you want to add pepper to it, you can do. You can add hot sauce as well, just to give it some flavour. A bit of lemon if you want to. Feta cheese as well. I'm just going to add some raisins to this. And you can do this as well with the feta cheese. And you just crumble it, and it's absolutely delicious. That's entirely up to you how you want to do it. And then this is the bed that we're going to lay the chicken onto. And I'm just waiting for that chicken to cook more. You can see it's sizzling lovely. So just keep checking the chicken because you don't want it to dry out. You want it to be nice and juicy. So keep an eye out. And there's some lovely flavours in here. As you can see, there's some lovely juices here as well. So just keep making sure that you're mixing it in so it's getting into the food at all times. Another turn over. Lovely spicy chicken. And like I said, you can dice this chicken and it will cook a lot quicker as well. Right, so I'm just going to take one of the chickens out and let the other two cook because these are quite big pieces here. So I'll just let that cook. So it's up to you in terms of what type of fillet chicken. You can cut it, you can slice it. It's entirely up to you whether you want to put it on whole or whether you want to put them into strips so that the whole family can enjoy it. So I'm just waiting a little bit. You can cut them in half as well. Like for example, I've got a whole chicken breast here, and sometimes it can be enough for 2 people. So it all depends what your family likes to eat. But I'm trying to eat healthy, and that's what I'm trying to encourage here. So just look at amounts that you need to have. Do you really need to have a whole chicken breast? Do you really need to have that amount of chicken? Now half. There's no fat on here because I've cut the fat off. There's no skin on here. So I'm just going to cut this slightly to the side here, just so that you can see how tender that is. Absolutely delicious. And then you can just slice it, like what I'm doing here, just slicing the chicken breast. Move it over slightly. Then you've got your chicken, you've got the marinated seasoning on there, and I'm just cutting finely, or you can cut it into bigger pieces. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Cut the chicken. So that's what I'm doing at the moment, so just bear with me. You can do it in squares, it's entirely up to you how you want it to be. So this is my chicken on a bed of onion with fennel as well. I'm just going to wash my hands. I'm just going to get the rest of the chicken. As you can see, they're quite big pieces. I'll just put that to one side. Quite warm as well at the moment, so I'm just going to get a fork. Going to give it a slice. So you can cut it this way. It's up to you how you want to do it. So it's like, what type of chicken strips do you want to use? Turn some over because it's nice to see as well. Nice to see the textures. And there you have it. And then what you could do is you could mix it all together, which would be really nice as well as a nice meal, or you can serve it like this on the dinner table. So I'm just going to get my plates and I'm going to show you how to prepare the plates. So as you can see there's the chicken that's been marinated on the bed of onions and fennel with the broccoli and raisins. And you can put feta cheese on there from the bottom. So I'm just going to get a spoon and I'm just going to serve this up. And I don't like big portions, so I'm just doing a small amount here. Just trying to get all of the items on here. Excellent. And then I'm going to do the broccoli. And I've got the raisins here. Lovely. Just put this to one side. And there you have, this is my portion, and obviously you can make it as big or as small as you like to. So I'm just going to bite into it. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely. You can taste all the flavours in there. Absolutely delicious. I want to carry on eating. So please do enjoy my holistic cooking. This is the chicken, onion and fennel with broccoli and raisins. You can add the feta cheese like I said. Enjoy. Bon appetit.